Hey guys, Sean here from GoPT Productions, and I'm back. Just decided to do a video. No, we're not quitting doing videos, and this video is going to be different than the stuff we've done before. Try to keep it a little interesting, switch it up. Trying a bit of a different setup today, so I'm going to see how that works. It worked okay in some tests I did, but, you know, things don't always work out how we want them to. Nothing's perfect. I'm a great example of that. Today I'm going to be showing a game that I think really hasn't gotten the spotlight that I think it should have, and that's Warframe. Now I'm just going to talk about the game itself. You can get it on Steam. It's free right now. It's in beta. This is very much a beta. This is not the final game, so anything I say should be taken with a grain of salt here. I'm just going to be going over how it works and how it's different from other games like it. Now, I'm going to jump into a match here, and when I say match, I just mean that I'm going to jump into a random party and play one of these maps. And I'll kind of talk about it as I do it. So it says I'm joining here, and in I go, and loading times are very fast, but that could just be me. And as I say that, the loading time is longer than normal. Alright, so this is the game, and oh my god, okay. So let's see if I can... So it is a beta, there's a lot of stuttering. So this is the game. You're basically this space ninja. You have your long gun, which is an automatic rifle for me, a pistol, which, wow, I did not expect that to go so well, and your sword. And your sword is always ready to go and has a habit of doing that, which is cutting them in half, which is pretty fantastic. In the upper right corner you'll see I have two abilities there. That will set me invisible for a while and I can attack. And this will switch places of me with an enemy. You see in the upper left corner there the mini-map with your waypoints and all that good stuff. Bit of loot here as the random partner runs ahead. So basically, it's... Alright. So we're just waiting for our team here, I think. And I guess we'll take this... So this is the security system. And you just... That's just how you unlock the security there. Just a little puzzle game, very easy. Ooh. So yeah, random people. This is probably better to play with friends, much like Borderlands would be, because random people do mean you get the occasional complete dickhead, but most of the time it's been pretty good. I do believe we're lost. I should look at the map. But yeah, you're basically this whirling death machine that runs around with a sword that's fantastic to use. I'm just going to jump down here. No fall damage, I don't think, which is handy. Oh, is there enemies up here? Yes. So you have two attacks with your sword. You have your light attack and your meteor attack that does that. And you can also do a jump attack, which does that, which is fantastic. That's just me missing. So you can charge up your sword while running, which makes the combat very fast if you're doing swordy kind of things, I suppose. I don't know. For me, the enemies are kind of bullet spongy, but this is very early. I'm level 1. You start off at level 0. But the enemies are very bullet spongy, at least for me. Here, gonna tele-swap. Completely miss somebody with a sword. So that's pretty much all there is. You can see I'm kind of avoiding my guns. And there's a good reason for that, is the enemies do take a lot of bullets, whereas they'll take only one hit with a sword before going down. There is no... This looks like it could be a competitive game, but this actually isn't a competitive game. So things like weapons... I'll go over the weapons. I'm getting sidetracked. I have a bad habit of doing that. Go over the weapon system in the main menu again after this map, which looks like it'll be over soon. Just gonna chop these fellas up. Yeah, hello. And good night. And what's this, a waypoint? You can set your own waypoints. There's no real way to delete them, I don't think. So, I don't mess with them because it just confuses everybody. And there's not a whole lot of... Oh, gunfire. Gunfire. What's up in here? Oh, come on, go down. Oh, come on. It was not... As for guns, there's only a few... I think there's only 3 types of main weapon. That's your automatic rifle, your sniper rifle, which I think there's only 1 of, and your shotguns, which there's automatic ones. I kind of want to get a shotgun because I am close range here and I can turn invisible. So a shotgun for this kind of class would be quite handy. For those of you wondering and do play the game, I am playing Loki. And for you, those of you who aren't playing the game, Loki's basically your stealthy... Every class has a sword, and every class has the same base stats. The only difference is your abilities, as far as I can tell. And the fact that I have 2 random horns on my head, which I wish it could change, but you can't. It is a beta. Ooh. I have no idea what I'm doing here. We lost? Oh, no. So, we all have the same base stats, and instead of a tech tree like most games, you have... I'll just see if I could find one in this game, but there's, yeah, eat some of that. There's modifications you can get. See, you level up as a whole, you yourself, and that dictates what weapons you can use. Like, the weapons... Only like level 2 can use certain weapons. Only level 4 can use certain weapons. Except your weapons themselves level up separately from that. My rifle's rank 6, and my Warframe, my ninja body armor here, is rank 5. My sword is a good rank as well. And the higher rank something is, the more modifications you can apply, and you find mods in levels like this, and basically mods are used in place of a tech tree. There's mods that will increase your damage, increase your health, increase your accuracy, increase your critical hit strength. Your abilities, the reason I only have 2 is because your abilities aren't even there at the beginning. Your abilities are mods. So you start off with 4 mods, and those are your 4 starting abilities. And I was not paying attention to the map, and I'm now horribly lost again. Now I'll show you the mod system. I'll see if I can install one once I get out. Ooh, yeah, I'm terribly lost. Where am I? You're probably looking at the video going, "Turn left, you idiot! Turn left! Turn right! No, not that way!" I'm just, you know, doop-de-doo, dawdling in circles, look at the scenery, you know. Oh, this looks like the end. Ah, and you just... Oop. There is no friendly fire, there is no competitive, it's only cooperative or solo play. I do believe that they are lost because they're going the wrong way or just looking for loot. So I don't think I got any mods. Okay, so... And that's the level complete. And you can see my ranks there. Loki, rank 6. My machine gun, 7. Lado, my pistol, 6. And Skana, rank 8. And I didn't have enough time to catch what items I've obtained because I was too busy talking over it. So finish that, and I'll leave the group there. And this is the arsenal. This is where you go over all of your, basically all your you can customize your colors here on your main body. This is where you go through all your weapons. That's the mod system. I'll show you the weapons right away. This is something I want to point out, though. You see, it's not a huge selection of weapons. These are all the weapons you're capable of getting. This is it. There's a bow. There's a heavy machine gun. Some shotguns. That's an auto shotgun, which should be interesting. Burst fire rifle. The Snipetron, which, you know, best name for a sniper ever. Which is the only sniper, I think, from the looks of it here. And you can see the stats up here. Mine has 16 damage, 6.3 fire rate. But if I choose one of the expensive ones, well, I say expensive. Nothing's really that expensive. I've been playing for maybe 2 hours. And I got 20,000 credits. And you can see some of these only cost 8,000 and 12,000. The sniper costs 50,000. You know. So they're not terribly expensive. That costs real money, but I'm sure that you can get blueprints. I'll go over that as well. Well, I just gotta make sure I'm not... Yes. Alright. I had to make sure I wasn't gonna join another random map. So these are my possible abilities. I don't actually have these. If I go to... This is the mod system. You see up here, it has the number 1. That means I could install any of these mods. See, they have a number to the right. 4, 4, 6, 4, 2, 2. You know. That's all of mine. I don't have anything with 1, so I cannot install... If that was 1 instead of 2, I could have installed it, but instead I can't actually install any of these right now. There's things like radial... See, decoy and disarm. Those two are the other two that I start off with. That's 10? Jeez, it's going to take a while. But every time I rank up my armor, that number will go up and allow me to install more of these. Like vitality will give me more health, give me more armor. I should have explained, but your health doesn't regenerate and your armor does. Very much Borderlands-esque, Halo-esque, you know. Well, more Borderlands because it's actual numbers. Faster sprint speed, which I think I found in that map just now, if I'm not mistaken. Shield recharge. Let's see if I can install something. Oh. Also, I wanted to go over... God, I'm so fucking scatterbrained today. Pardon the swears, but... I click on, I don't know, I'll go on the Gorgon. Now, is this a good example? Yeah. See, it's another gun. It's a different gun, but it's much like Team Fortress 2 in the fact that everything's a side grade and it's more playstyle. You can see the damage is greater and the fire rate is greater, but it's got a quarter of the accuracy and does have a larger clip size, so that actually would be a good gun to go with, except I don't think I'm the right level. My overall level is up here. I'm not sure what dictates that. But if I go with the sniper, of course there's 100 damage but lower fire rate. Less accuracy somehow. Again, people, it is a beta. That's probably a glitch. It's probably 130. And it's less clip size. So everything's like there's your shotgun, higher damage, lower fire rate, lower accuracy, lower clip size. So they're all side grades. So it doesn't matter how good a gun you get, because you can't really get a better gun. In the same respects that in Team Fortress 2, it's very hard. It's very easy for somebody to just join in as a scout with the base weapons and stay competitive with somebody who has unlocked a lot of weapons, because they're all side grades. I could probably use these weapons the entire game and be absolutely content. They're not exactly my play style, but they're what you start off with, and they're pretty good. There's pistols, of course. There's actually more pistols than main guns, which is a little funny. Let's see. Some of these can send... Yeah, see, this one can nail people to walls, which is hilarious. You know, machine pistols, high caliber stuff, burst fire, dual pistols. This is like a, yeah, hand cannon or shotgun kind of thing going on. But the modding system is where you differentiate your guns. Do I have anything I can install here? No, of course not. But you see, ammo drum. I have ammo drum, which gives me 5% more ammo and 25% more critical chance. So, if I'd saved up my stuff, I could have done magazine warp, which would have gave me more magazine capacity. Or I could have put on... Well, that's the only other thing I could have put on, really. I haven't played very long. Keep that in mind. I can't put anything on this either, because I'm horrible, apparently. Stopping power, slip magazine. You could have put on... I could have put on trick mag instead. I remember the last thing I put on was this, but I could have put on this instead, which gives you plus 15% ammo. God, is there anything I can install? Sorry, there's nothing I can install because I'm apparently awful at this game. But you kind of see the modding system here. You can also change your colors. Not a big deal. I could add more health. But you can see on my suit, the only two things I have is my invisibility and my switch teleport, which are both very handy. The other two, radial disarm might be okay, but other than that, one thing that I really like is that it's all very... This is a free game, and it's very pretty for a free game. I like how all the menus are kind of sort of switched together. Like even the logout screen has your main character on it, so there's no like loading screens or anything like that. It's really kind of nice. Market. Go to market after. Foundry. Now this is the crafting system. I've found some of this stuff in games, ferrite, whatever that is, polymer bundles. This will, when I get all these, because I have this blueprint, will allow me to make this sword. I'm almost there, actually. It's kind of a shame I wasn't there in time for the video. Oh well. But then I'll be able to build it, and I'll get a long sword. Strong blade using ceramic. Cronus. You'd think it'd have some kind of time-slowing ability. And then you have all your bits here, your bits and bobs. I don't actually have any other blueprints. You could find blueprints, or you could buy them in the in here, in the market. Let's see if I could find some. So you buy all these. Here's blueprints. You could buy them for credits as well. The market's not just cash only, which I like. You can buy these blueprints. Like I could buy dual heat swords right now, actually, or ether daggers, or an amphis blueprint, or even that bow and arrow. In fact, I might do that because that looks cool. Compound hunting bow, damage 45. Yeah, because we're cool. We use hunting bows like Crisis 3, which I may or may not do a video of, depending if I could play the game and run fraps without my motherboard burning. And then you have your friends list, you know, all that good stuff. So if I'm right, I should be able to go to the... Yeah, there it is. So I need quite a bit more circuits. So I have 79 out of 300. More of these polymer bundles and some nanospores. So that's pretty much all there is to that. So you could see There's some guns in the arsenal, if you look, where is it? That only cost real money. But you can see that's the bow that I just bought. If it costs real money, you could buy a blueprint and get this bow with just 20,000 credits, which is like 2.5 hours. It's really nothing. So it's very easy, and they even the developers, I wish I could remember their name. This video was so poorly planned. I apologize. The strongest weapons in the game can only be crafted. You cannot buy them with real money, which throws out the window the whole buying power thing. But is it really buying power in like a co-op game where everything's so evenly? But like you say the best weapon, but everything's a side grade. So it'd be interesting to see if they actually have weapons that completely overshadow everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire thing as is. It runs fairly smooth. It's fairly well optimized for a beta. The menu is very pretty. It's not actually in order. Like, Mercury's a starting planet, then Saturn, then Venus, as opposed to moving out. So, apart from that, it's a very pretty game where you're a space ninja, a whirling death machine flying through enemy bases as they try to contain you, and they obviously can't. So you're plowing through tons and tons of space marines as opposed to being a space marine plowing through, you know, one or two of these guys. But yeah, that's pretty much Warframe in a nutshell. You can get it on Steam. I think it's still on the front page. It's in beta right now, but it's free. And that's really about it. I just wanted to show you guys this game, shed some light on it, because it's a fairly good game, really. So, till next time, this has been Sean from GoT Productions, and I will see you later.